everybody, it's Kat again. We're going to do a nice bar workout today. It's really bar inspired. It's not pure bar or anything like that. I'm just taking the flows and the small movements and the different pieces of a bar workout, putting it into a nice workout flow for us. Just mix up our strength a little bit. We're not using heavy weights. For today, I'm using a set of 3 and a set of 5-pound dumbbells. I also have a group of resistance bands for different workouts that we're going to do, different exercises throughout the workout. So to start, everyone get on your mat. I'm going to be wearing no shoes. It's up to you if you want to use shoes or not. And I'm just going to drop into a nice goddess squat with a nice pulse. Do whatever you want with your arms. I'm going to turn my palms up and down to warm up my hands before the workout. Make sure that you're keeping your back nice and upright. You don't want to be leaning forward like that. That doesn't feel good. It's not warming up what we're hoping to warm up. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to lift one heel and then the other to warm up the calves. The calves are an important part of bar, given that a lot of the time, like a ballerina, you're up on point when you're doing a bar workout. 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to stand up and down, up and down, up and down. So cultivate your inner ballerina today. Find some grace. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to drop forward for a nice hamstring stretch. If you would like, find a little nice side-to-side motion. Now I want you to come and turn towards the right with the right foot in front and come up into a nice high lunge. Give me some pulses. Great job, everybody. Now if you would like, get a nice little back bend in here. If you're feeling tight after this workout or any other workout, now turn to the left. Give me some pulses again. I posted a nice, long, slow yoga flow to the channel. For anybody that just needs a little something to get into those tight muscles. And back. Great job, everybody. Now we're going to start with a 90-second plank. I know it sounds intimidating, but we're going to be able to do it. So get down on your mat. Get into a high or a low plank position depending on how you're comfortable. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and up. So, I will spend this 90 seconds trying to keep talking so that you have something else to focus on. As always, feel free to turn on music in the background to keep yourself motivated. A lot of times people keep these 90-second planks till the end, but I thought, hey, let's start out on the right note. Let's really start, kind of hard. I prefer to jump right into the workout after my warm-up, but if you don't, then feel free to skip this part and do it at the end if you prefer. But I can tell you, you're probably not going to want to be doing it at the end. So, important things for a plank. Make sure that your back is like a table. You want it to be flat. You don't want to be up like this. You want to be down. You want to keep your core engaged. You want to keep your weight basically over your elbows, pushing off of your toes. If you're up on your hands, you want your hands directly below your shoulders. And you want to be in a neutral position with your neck. So this could either be looking directly down or a few inches in front of you. We have 15 seconds left. Great job, everybody. Great way to start off the workout. Jumping right into it. Now from here, flip onto your left arm for a side plank. I prefer to go onto my forearm, but if you prefer being up on your hand, that's completely up to you. For our side planks, we're only going to be holding for 30 seconds. So just keep going. We're already halfway there. Great job, everybody. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you can just flip over, but I don't want to face away from you. So I'm going to flip and up. Now we're doing a side plank on the other side that we haven't done so far. So push up. Keep the core engaged. Try to push up out of that side. You should be feeling this in your obliques or that waistline, these sides of the waist. And the obliques are important for all of our twisting motions. And rest. Okay, everybody. Great way to start out. I'm going to pull up my pants, get yourself situated before we head into our bar workout. So, I'm going to pick up my stool, grab whatever you have that you're going to be using. I'm going to grab a band as well. You don't need to use a band if you don't want to, or if you don't have access to them, like I said, you'll still get a great workout. So I'm just going to take a second. Make sure that the band is never on a joint. You want it either below or above the knees. And the first thing that I'm going to do, and everyone's going to do hopefully with me, is drop into a nice chair pose. Now for everything in this workout, you can either hold onto your support, or if you don't need it, let go. So for the first 50 pulses, we're just going to pulse. Keep those glutes engaged. If you're using a band, make sure to keep some tension on that band. And pulse, 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 pulse. It helps to find an area in the room that you can just stare at to keep your balance if you're not holding. And if you are holding, make sure that you're not just leaning forward like this. This is not it, it's this. If you need the support, hold like this. If not, like I said, lift. And we're going to go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay where you are and just hold. Bar has a lot of holds, a lot of small motions, a lot of pulses. Now you're going to come up on the toes, go down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You can lift one heel at a time also, if this feels more comfortable for you. Just make sure to keep going. I know that I'm starting to feel a burn. I hope that you guys at home are too. This is a good one. Now you see I'm leaning slightly forward, but my back is still flat. And as long as your back is flat and you're not going too far over your toes, that's what I care about. And rest. Now come up for a second. Quickly shake out those legs before dropping back down. And now you're going to go in, out, from the front, in, out, in. We're pulsing out on that band, or if you don't have a band, you're just pulsing. As you can hear, we're not jumping, but I'm already out of breath. I can feel this one. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Stand, shake out those legs, and grab a set of weights. I'm going to grab 5-pound weights. We're going to be heading in to bicep curls, but they're a little bit different than we're used to. We're going to extend our arms, drop into a squat, and curl. 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 From the side, curl. Curl. Now, you may be wondering how 5 pounds feels so heavy right now. That's because usually our curls are here with a small lever. When we're out here, we're increasing that lever length, making it much harder to bend and extend that elbow. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Put those weights down. Get your breath. Now we're going to head into something called ballerina squats. I'm going to keep my band on. Ballerina squat is a nice little plie, and it's a jump squat. Come with me in 3, 2, 1. Jump, 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 jump. If jumping doesn't work for you, just step, 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 or pulse, pulse, pulse. If you're jumping with me, keep going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, I'm already feeling it. I hope you are at home too. If you're not, really try upping your band or bringing it lower. Whew. From here, we're going to get into a nice low squat position. And you're going to squat, lift the inner thigh. Squat, lift the inner thigh. At first, let's just stay on the left leg. If you have that band on, that external resistance, it might start to move. As long as it doesn't go over your knees, it's okay. I'm going to slide my band off. I don't need that extra load for this. When you lift to the side, make sure that you're flexing those toes and coming nice and close to the body. And switch legs. Great job, everybody. Keep going. Sometimes with bar workouts, like yoga workouts, I enjoy for my trainer to give me cues, but to also give me a little time to just concentrate on what I'm doing and rest. Now, you're going to get your set of weights. You're going to get into a nice medium squat. I'm not too deep, but I'm going to squat with my feet together. Pick your weights, and you're going to pulse. Just little small pulses. You're not going too far, but oh boy, you will feel the burn. The important part about your workouts is that you vary them. If it's something that you're not comfortable with, it has more capacity to change you. If you do the same workout every day, your body begins to get used to the feeling, begins to get used to the order, to the reps, to the weight. So you have to make changes. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ooh, and rest. We're heading back to the top of this set. One more time. I'm going to slip into my band again. And you're going to go down into that chair pose one more time. When you're going into the chair, drop your glutes back, chest forward, and go. We're going to start with those pulses. Like before, if you're using the band, make sure to keep some tension on that band. And how do you keep tension? You keep the band apart. Once you let the band go too close back together, you'll feel it. There's no tension. It's like a rubber band. The tension comes from the pulling apart of the band. Pulse, pulse, pulse. I hope you're feeling this amazing burn in your glutes. I certainly am. Whew. And heel lifts. Lift. So now you're keeping your glutes and your upper thighs, or hip flexors, that region that stays still. And you're just lifting and lowering the heels. A new addition to the set, I don't know if you realize, is right behind me. This lovely wood decoration. I wanted to make it easier for you guys to see me and to distinguish between what's mine, stop, open out into those pulses again, and what's the rest of my house. Because as you can see, this is real life. I don't have a fitness studio right now. I don't have hours and hours to edit my videos. Keep going, push through the difficult part. I'm giving you my raw self, my raw workouts, and rest that I would be doing on my own. I work, I'm a mother, going to school, I understand there's a lot going on. So I'm trying to show you that nobody's perfect. Nobody has it all together, even if it seems like they might. Not saying that it seems like I might, but other people. For this round of bicep curls, I'm actually going all the way down to my 3-pound weights so I can keep a better extension. And I'm also going to stay standing to give my legs a little rest. With these bicep curls, make sure that you're bringing the arm in and extending it, bringing it in and extending it. I'm going to go 2 at a time. If you want to increase the challenge without increasing the weight, try 2 at a time. And for anyone out there at home that's feeling like a little lost in their fitness journey, or they're feeling a little stuck, I understand. I completely understand. I've been working out for many years, and certain times are better than others. Certain times I'm killing it. I'm on top of my nutrition and my workouts, and rest. Other times, I feel like I can't even get myself together to do a workout. It's normal. We all have stuff going on. I'm going to slide my band off for those ballerina jumps. Come with me in 3, 2, 1, and go. If you want to add the arms, feel free to add some arms. I'm trying to be a graceful ballerina, but I'm not very graceful. I trip a lot. Whew, I'm not very coordinated, but I love how it feels to move my body. Whew, so I keep going, and I keep trying and rest, and I keep trying to find new ways to challenge myself. And hopefully, this all benefits you too, by challenging you as well. Okay, I'm going to stay up high for some shoulder pulses. But as I pulse, I'm going to do forward leg kicks, just to mix it up. In 3, 2, 1, pulse. 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 This is a progression. Obviously adding the leg kick. Switch legs. If it doesn't work for you, just stop. That's it. Plain and simple. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, that's the end of our first set. We're heading into our second set. If you need to, grab a drink, grab some water, grab whatever you need. I'm going to plug us in. Make sure that you guys don't lose me mid-workout. I wouldn't want to do that to you. And we're up. Oh, no. A little bit longer rest than I anticipated, but this is life. My laptop's dying. I wasn't going to just let it die to pretend that I had everything together. Okay. I'm going to put another band, the same band actually, but I'm going to put it back on and get into a nice wide second position. Here's our second position. Whew. We're going to start by going down and up, down and up. You don't have to go very far. You just want to get some more motion than a pulse, less than a full squat. With bar, it's a lot of very small movements that get it all together. I have a little bit of a cold today, everyone. Sorry if I sound a little nasally. Now we're just going to pulse. Breathe in and out. We're moving together. We're not stopping. If it's too difficult for you, take the band off. If it's still too difficult, come up. And if you need it, hold your support and rest. Now, we're gonna do a chest press. Do a little lean for me to either side. Get a nice little stretch. We're gonna do a chest press. I need you to bring both hands to 90 degrees. And you're gonna go in and squeeze and out. In and out. In and out. Keep going with me. When you come in, make sure to really squeeze those chest muscles. This is a different way of hitting those same muscles that we were hitting before when we're doing our normal chest work. We're going to keep going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I hope you felt the burn on that one, everyone. I know I certainly did. Now for this one, I would suggest you take off your band. If you want to, keep it on. More power to you. We're gonna do some magic wand leg circles. You're gonna point your toe and you're gonna circle. One direction and then the other. Doesn't matter which one you start with. I'm starting by going back. When you go back, make sure you're engaging that glute. Engaging, that's what we're going to call it. Whew. You should be feeling that in your thighs, both of them, because you're using this thigh for support, and in the glute, especially of that left leg. Switch directions. Now this may feel different to you if you've never done a bar workout before, or if you spend a majority of your time doing heavy strength workouts. And that's okay. It's different, it's not what you're used to, it may be more difficult than you anticipated. But that's to be expected. I have my lovely family walking around the house, having a difficult time not paying attention to my little baby, my sweet fiance. So if you see me looking around, I'm just spying them. Hello. Now switch legs. That was not my baby, don't worry, that was my fiance. Okay, now to the other leg. I'm gonna start by going backwards again this time, because I find that it helps when I go backwards first to engage that glute. Another thing I wanted to talk about, now that I think of it, is active wear. And no, I don't have a sponsorship. I'm not about to tell you where to buy your clothes and switch directions. But what I am going to tell you is that you don't need to be paying a ton of money for athletic clothes, for workout clothes. You can find them just about anywhere. Check out Amazon, check out Target. They're high quality, they'll last you, and you don't have to pay your whole week's wages to look good while you work out. Okay, back to that band. Slip it back on. We're going to go back to that wide leg position. Back to those up and down, up and down. Great job, everybody. Up and down, up and down. I see so many people posting these beautiful athletic clothes that obviously most people love. But I'm not paying $200 for a sports bra. No matter where life takes me, I can't bring myself to do that. And now small pulses. Get low and pulse small. Pulse, 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 pulse. Whew. I feel this in my glutes. I feel it in my thighs. It's hard to keep that band open. And lift one heel, then the other. Lift, 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 lift. This is an isometric hold with a heel lift. I'm really struggling this round. This band is starting to feel heavy. Still a little sore from this weekend's workouts. I don't know if anybody else is. And the rest. Whew, I hope you all are. For this round, I'm going to keep my band on. I'm going to separate out a little. bring it up into a chest press. Open and close. Open and close. Great job, everybody. Make sure you're really squeezing into the center. It's not just throwing the weights. You're pulling them in. You want your elbows to touch in the center if they can. You want to feel the muscles firing and engaging as you come to the center. Give me 20 more. I'm just kidding. Give me 10 more. I know some people at home are probably like, are you kidding me? That's great when you're doing a workout and you're like, I don't even think I can do 2 more and rest. Whew. Okay, everybody. We're going to slip that band back off. We're going to go back into those light circles. This is the best part about having a stool rather than a bar. This time we're going to start forwards. You can move it wherever you need it to be. Make sure that on these moves that are more strength and isometric holds, that you're really breathing. And switch directions. Now we're going back, or whichever direction you didn't go to begin with. Now, as you guys know, I'm just starting out on these videos, so if you have any feedback, please feel free to let me know. If it's difficult to hear, if you want more of a certain type of workout, and rest. Bring the bench over to the other side, with a stool or whatever you have, and start with forwards. I'm very open to hearing your comments. It really is helpful to know where to take the channel. Keep going. And it's nice to know what parts you guys liked, what parts I can improve upon. I really am very appreciative of any feedback and switch directions. Just saves me steps along the way. My goal is to bring you guys the best workout I possibly can. And the earlier I know, the earlier I can make changes. And rest. Great job, everybody. Now grab a light set of dumbbells. We're going to go into T bicep curls. In and out. In and out. In and out. You don't need to come into a squat. If you want to, please do. Great job, everybody. Make sure that you're trying to keep those elbows fixed. This goes back to that lever length conversation that we had a little earlier in this workout. Your elbow is that fixed point in the lever. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, everybody. Whew. We're heading on to set 3. Set 3 of 7. And we're doing some lunges and triceps for this section. So I'm going to keep my bench right here. We're going to go lunge and up. Lunge and up. Come with me, everybody. Lunge and up. You want to point your toe at the bottom of the movement. Down and up. Use your bench for support if you need it. Back and up. Back and up. If you can touch that knee down at the bottom of the motion, please do. If this is too difficult, just come back to here. Don't go back as far. And switch legs. Back and up. Back and up. Back. Up. Whoop. You may lose your balance. Just regain that base of support. And when you feel like you're ready, continue. It's as simple as that. Back and up. Back and up. Back and up. Back and up. Now, I want you to grab a set of light weights Get into one side of that lunge, and we're going to do tricep kickback pulses. You want your palms facing the ceiling. Keep those legs engaged, and you're just pulsing. Pulse, 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 pulse. If this is too hard, do one arm at a time, or get out of your legs and bend over from a standing position and switch legs. Keep going with those pulses. The triceps on a lot of people tend to be very underworked compared with the biceps. So I want to make sure that you're evened out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Great job, everybody. Stand, catch your breath. I would suggest getting the bench out of the way for this one. For this one, we're going curtsy, kick, curtsy, kick. Come with me. Curtsy, kick, curtsy, kick, curtsy, kick, curtsy, kick. Now you want this to be slow. Like we talked about earlier, bar is all about form. One more. Now just switch sides. Kick. And each side might feel a little different. That's completely normal. You just want to keep moving and do what you can. This is definitely my harder side, but I'm keeping calm. I'm trying to find my balance. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Now this is the last move of this part. I'm going to divide this workout into 2 parts. If you want to keep going, keep going. This is the last move of the last set. For this one, I want you to hinge, pull your elbows up, pull your palms into your chest, and we're going to kick back with a flip. So it's a normal kick back, but at the end, like with our pulses, you're going to turn the palms up towards the ceiling. I also want to make sure that I have different length workouts for everybody. Some people only have time for a short workout. Some people prefer a long one. Give me 3. Give me 2. Give me 1. So that's why I decided to split this workout up into 2 different parts. Okay. Don't need the band for this one. We're going back into those lunges. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Back, up, back, up, back, up, back, up. You can also always step down here before you lift the leg up. There's always a way. As long as you want to, I will always offer a modification. Touch, lift, touch, down. Touch, lift, touch, down. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch legs. Back and up. Back and up. Comment below also, which move do you like better? Whew, lost my balance there. Squats or lunges. I've definitely always been more of a squat girl myself. and rest. But I know a lot of people that way prefer lunges and hate squats. So let me know what you prefer. Bring one leg forward, one leg back into a stationary lunge. You're going to lean forward and go back into those pulses. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Now, if this is the only part that you're doing, just part one, really push it out here. If you're going to go on to part two, more power to you. And come up, other leg back. Keep it steady. We're halfway there, just about. So keep a nice steady pace where you're feeling the burn, but you can keep going. In 3, 2, 1, and stand. Please get everything out of the way again. We're going to go back into those curtsy kicks. So I'm going to start on the opposite side in 3, 2, 1. I also don't offer a ton of rest in this workout. So if at any point you need a rest, just pause the video, get a drink of water, take a few breaths, and then meet us back when you're ready. This is about you. This is about you taking time, switch out of your busy schedule for yourself. And if that means you have to take 10 breaks, so be it. At least you're going. At least you're trying. I remember right after I gave birth to my daughter, I had a difficult time walking around the block. So everyone starts from somewhere. 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath. Last move for those of us that are only doing part one. And for those that are going on to part two, last move for part one. And please come over to part two for the rest of the workout. Okay? Pick up those weights, bend forward, and press. Press. I thought we were doing the pulses again, but we're not. We're doing kickbacks. So kick it back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. Keep a neutral neck and spine. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. We're going to do a quick stretch for those that are still joining us and those that have to leave. I want you to roll out your ankle as you stretch that tricep. Switch. Roll the other ankle. I also wanted to let you guys know that body image changes. You may be feeling great one day, press up and forward. And then the next day, you feel horrible about yourself. And that's normal. It's natural. Flat back again. Don't beat yourself up about it. All that you can do is try your best to begin to accept your body how it is. Come down to this nice low squat. Stretch the legs. Now stand. Take a deep breath in and out. Thank you guys so much, and I hope to see you for the next video. If not, have a great day.